Arthritis is one of the most common chronic health challenges affecting millions worldwide. While medications and physical therapies play a major role in managing this condition, one often overlooked, yet powerful tool is your diet. What you eat can either ease inflammation and protect your joints, or worsen symptoms and accelerate joint damage. This is especially important if you're aiming for better mobility, less daily pain, and a higher quality of life. Today, we begin a 7-part journey exploring 8 essential foods that research consistently shows can benefit people living with arthritis. These foods aren't exotic or hard to find. In fact, many of them may already be in your kitchen. But their impact is far from ordinary. They're rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, antioxidants, healthy fats, and vital nutrients that directly support joint and immune health. We'll dive into how each food works, what the science says, and how to easily include them in your routine. And remember, this series is educational. Always talk to your doctor before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you're managing a condition like arthritis. So let's begin with one of the most powerful additions to an arthritis-friendly diet: fatty fish. Fatty fish, including salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout, are among the most effective foods you can eat to combat inflammation. What makes them so powerful? It's all about omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. Omega-3s are essential fats that have been shown in numerous studies to reduce the production of inflammatory molecules, lower joint stiffness, and even slow cartilage degeneration, a major concern in both rheumatoid and osteoarthritis. In simple terms, omega-3s help calm the immune system's overactive response that often targets joint tissues in arthritis. They also improve joint lubrication, potentially making movement smoother and more comfortable. For people with arthritis, this can mean better flexibility, reduced swelling, and fewer flare-ups. But that's not all. Fatty fish also support heart health, which is critical because people with arthritis often have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease. By lowering blood pressure, improving cholesterol levels, and reducing blood clot risk, fatty fish offer a double benefit. They support joints and the heart. How to eat more fatty fish? The American Heart Association recommends eating at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. That could be as simple as grilled salmon for dinner, canned sardines on toast, or a warm bowl of trout and vegetable soup. However, cooking method matters. Frying adds inflammatory oils that can cancel out the benefits. Instead, go for grilled, baked, or steamed preparations to preserve the nutrients. If fish isn't part of your diet or you're vegetarian, consider talking to your healthcare provider about algae-based omega-3 supplements, which provide EPA and DHA from a plant source. 2 berries, including blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are nutritional powerhouses with an impressive reputation in arthritis research. Their magic lies in their high levels of antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which are responsible for their rich red, blue, and purple hues. Anthocyanins help lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, and other markers of inflammation in the body. That's important because inflammation is the root of arthritis pain, stiffness, and joint degradation. These antioxidants also work to neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging and disease. Beyond inflammation control, berries contain vitamin C, essential for collagen production. Collagen helps form cartilage and connective tissue, both of which are damaged in arthritic joints. The more collagen your body can produce and preserve, the more supported your joints will be. And there's another perk. Berries are low in calories and high in fiber, making them a great snack or meal topper for weight management. Since extra weight puts stress on joints, especially hips, knees, and spine, maintaining a healthy body weight is one of the most effective ways to reduce arthritis pain. How to enjoy more berries? Add them to yogurt, blend into smoothies, sprinkle on oatmeal, or just eat a handful as a snack. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones, making it easy to enjoy them year-round. Leafy greens, nutrient-dense joint protectors. Next up, we have leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, and collard greens. These greens are packed with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that fight inflammation and strengthen bones. They're rich in vitamins C, E, and K, as well as beta-carotene, all of which are known to combat oxidative stress and reduce joint inflammation. Vitamin K in particular plays a key role in bone density and calcium regulation, which can help prevent the bone loss and structural decline often seen in advanced arthritis. Leafy greens also provide magnesium and calcium, essential minerals for bone strength and muscle function. That's critical because weakened bones and poor muscle support around joints can worsen arthritis symptoms. Their high fiber content supports digestion and may help lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels, which in turn reduces systemic inflammation and supports overall health. Easy ways to add more greens. Use them as the base for salads, sauté with garlic and olive oil, toss into smoothies or stir into soups and casseroles. Raw or cooked, greens can easily become a daily part of your arthritis-friendly diet. 4. Nuts and seeds. Tiny packages, big benefits. When it comes to arthritis, nuts and seeds are like compact nutrition bombs. Just a small handful can deliver a powerful punch of omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, all of which contribute to reduced joint inflammation and improved mobility. Some of the best options include walnuts, rich in plant-based omega-3s, alpha-linolenic acid. Walnuts are a top choice for reducing inflammation in joints. Almonds, high in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps protect joint cells from oxidative damage. Chia and flax seeds, excellent sources of fiber and omega-3s. They also support gut health, a key factor in reducing systemic inflammation. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds. These provide zinc, magnesium, and polyphenols that help regulate the immune response and may assist in cartilage repair. The polyphenols and flavonoids found in nuts and seeds also have demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects in various studies. They work to interrupt the inflammatory process that damages joint tissue in conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Another benefit, nuts and seeds help promote satiety, which can be helpful for weight control. Excess weight increases pressure on weight-bearing joints, worsening pain and speeding up cartilage breakdown. By helping you feel full, nuts and seeds may naturally lead to a reduction in overall calorie intake. Tips to include more nuts and seeds. Sprinkle flax or chia seeds into smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Snack on a small handful of almonds or walnuts. Add crushed nuts or seeds to salads or roasted vegetables. Use nut butters, natural unsweetened, as spreads or additions to smoothies. Just remember, they're calorie-dense. Stick to small portions, about 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons of seeds, to enjoy the benefits without overdoing the calories. 5. Whole grains, anti-inflammatory energy builders. Whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat, barley, and oats bring more than just complex carbohydrates to your plate. They also provide fiber, B vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that can reduce the markers of inflammation often elevated in arthritis. One of the primary benefits of whole grains is their high fiber content, which supports a healthy gut microbiome. A well-balanced gut can help regulate the immune system and reduce systemic inflammation, something that's directly linked to arthritis flare-ups. Whole grains are also rich in B vitamins like B6, folate, niacin. These play a role in cell repair and metabolism, helping keep energy levels stable and supporting tissue regeneration. Magnesium. Critical for muscle and bone health, magnesium also plays a role in reducing inflammation markers like C-reactive CRP. Selenium and zinc. These minerals help reduce oxidative stress and support joint tissue repair. By replacing refined grains like white bread or white rice with their whole grain counterparts, you're not only stabilizing blood sugar, but also decreasing pro-inflammatory responses in the body. Easy ways to enjoy whole grains. Choose brown rice or quinoa as a base for stir-fries or bowls. Start your morning with steel-cut oats or whole grain toast. Substitute whole grain pasta for refined pasta. Bake with whole wheat flour instead of white flour. Be mindful if you have gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. In those cases, gluten-free whole grains like quinoa, rice, or certified gluten-free oats are better options. Thus far, we've explored omega-3-rich fish, antioxidant-packed berries, leafy greens, and the dense nutrition of nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Now, let's turn our attention to 2 of the most powerful anti-inflammatory spices in the world, turmeric and ginger. These 2 ancient roots have been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years. But today, science is catching up and confirming what ancient cultures already knew. These golden and fiery spices offer serious relief for people battling arthritis, pain, and stiffness. Number 6. Turmeric, the golden anti-inflammatory. Turmeric is a bright yellow spice derived from the root of the curcuma longa plant, commonly used in Indian and Southeast Asian cooking. Its power lies in its active compound, curcumin. Why curcumin matters? Curcumin has been extensively studied for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It works by inhibiting the activity of inflammatory enzymes and blocking cytokines, substances that trigger and sustain joint inflammation in arthritis. Numerous clinical trials have found that curcumin can significantly reduce joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, especially in individuals with rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis. In fact, some studies suggest that curcumin's effects may be comparable to NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the common side effects like stomach ulcers or liver strain. How to use turmeric. Turmeric is easy to incorporate into meals. Add it to soups, stews, curries, and rice dishes. Stir a teaspoon into scrambled eggs or tofu. Blend into smoothies with pineapple, banana, or ginger. Important tip: curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. To boost its bioavailability, always pair turmeric with a pinch of black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound shown to increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. If you're considering turmeric supplements, especially standardized curcumin extracts, speak with a healthcare professional. Doses often range between 500 to 2,000 milligrams per day, but medical supervision is key if you're taking medications or have existing health conditions. 7. Ginger, the natural pain reliever. Where turmeric brings the gold, ginger brings the heat. This spicy root is known not just for flavor, but for its powerful medicinal properties. Ginger contains gingerols and shogaols, compounds shown to reduce the activity of pro-inflammatory chemicals in the body, much like curcumin. These compounds help block the production of prostaglandins and leukotrienes, two substances responsible for pain and swelling in arthritic joints. In addition to its anti-inflammatory benefits, ginger is also a natural analgesic painkiller. Some studies suggest that daily ginger intake may reduce joint pain by up to 25%, particularly in those with osteoarthritis. Ginger is also rich in antioxidants, which help neutralize the free radicals that damage joint tissues and speed up the degenerative process. How to add ginger to your diet. Brew ginger tea with fresh slices steeped in hot water. Grate it into stir-fries, soups, or marinades. Blend into smoothies or salad dressings. Use ground ginger in baking or oatmeal. As with turmeric, ginger supplements are available and may be beneficial for those who need a concentrated dose. But it's important to speak with your doctor first, especially if you're taking blood thinners, as ginger can affect clotting. Both turmeric and ginger offer a powerful, natural path toward pain relief, without the long-term risks associated with chronic medication use. While they won't replace medical treatment, they can become a valuable part of your arthritis fighting routine. And they taste great too. 8. Extra virgin olive oil, nature's anti-inflammatory elixir. Extra virgin olive oil, EVO, is produced from the first cold pressing of olives and is the least processed form of olive oil. That's why it retains the highest levels of antioxidants and beneficial fats. These nutrients are key for reducing inflammation and supporting joint health. The main type of fat in EVO is monounsaturated fat, specifically oleic acid. Research shows that oleic acid can lower inflammatory markers, including C-reactive protein, CRP, which is often elevated in people with arthritis. Unlike saturated fats and trans fats, which increase inflammation, monounsaturated fats actually help to reduce it. This means EVO can help ease joint swelling, stiffness, and pain, while also supporting cardiovascular health, which is especially important because people with arthritis are at higher risk for heart disease. Beyond fats, extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, a process that damages cells and worsens inflammation in joints. One key polyphenol, oleocanthal, has been shown to work like ibuprofen, reducing inflammation through similar biochemical pathways, but naturally, and without the gastrointestinal risks associated with NSAIDs. In a study published in Nature, researchers found that 50 milliliters of EVO daily, about 3.5 tablespoons, provided anti-inflammatory effects comparable to a small dose of over-the-counter painkillers, without the side effects. Another bonus? Evo can help with weight management. Even though it's calorie-dense, the healthy fats and antioxidants promote satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer. Maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for arthritis, since excess weight adds strain to joints, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back. How to use extra virgin olive oil effectively. There are countless ways to enjoy Evo. As a salad dressing, combine with lemon juice or vinegar for a simple vinaigrette. Drizzle over vegetables. Add flavor and health benefits to roasted or steamed vegetables. In dips and marinades, great for hummus, pesto, and Mediterranean-inspired sauces. As a finishing oil, pour a small amount over cooked grains, fish, or soups to boost nutrition and taste. Important tip: Evo is best used raw or cooked at low to moderate temperatures. When overheated, like in deep frying, it can lose its beneficial properties and develop harmful compounds. For higher heat cooking, consider using oils like avocado or grapeseed oil, and reserve Evo for lower temp sautéing, baking, or cold uses. Choosing the right olive oil. Not all olive oils are equal. Look for extra virgin on the label. This ensures minimal processing. A dark glass bottle protects against light, which can degrade nutrients. A harvest date, fresher oil is more potent. Cold-pressed or first cold-press wording indicates quality. Avoid pure or light olive oils, which are more processed and contain fewer health-promoting compounds. Now that we've explored the top 8 foods for arthritis: fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, whole grains, turmeric, ginger, and extra virgin olive oil, it's time to look at the bigger picture. How do these foods come together in a practical, sustainable way to help you manage arthritis symptoms and support overall well-being? This part will guide you through combining these powerful ingredients into an easy, anti-inflammatory meal strategy that you can follow daily. Plus, we'll share some tips on customizing it to your needs and preferences. Individually, each of these foods offers unique benefits, but together, their anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and nutrient-rich qualities compound to support your joints, immune system, cardiovascular health, and digestion. Here's what happens when these ingredients team up. Fatty fish plus leafy greens plus olive oil use omega-3s, calcium, and monounsaturated fats that reduce joint inflammation and support heart health. Berries, turmeric, ginger equals antioxidants and phytochemicals that lower oxidative stress and pain. Whole grains, nuts, and seeds equals fiber and plant-based fats for weight control, digestion, and inflammation reduction. This isn't a diet in the restrictive sense. It's a lifestyle approach based on whole, nourishing foods that your body needs to thrive. A sample arthritis-friendly day on your plate. Let's bring this into a real-world context. Here's how you could structure your meals using these key foods. Breakfast: warm oatmeal topped with chia seeds, walnuts, and a handful of blueberries. A drizzle of extra virgin olive oil in a savory version, or a sprinkle of turmeric in a golden milk-style porridge. Green tea with a thin slice of ginger. Lunch: large spinach and kale salad with grilled salmon, chopped almonds, diced avocado, and a homemade dressing of olive oil, lemon juice, and black pepper. A side of quinoa or brown rice. Snack: a small bowl of mixed berries and yogurt, if tolerated, or a smoothie with turmeric, ginger, and flax seeds. Dinner: stir-fry made with leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and tofu or trout, cooked lightly in olive oil with ginger and a pinch of turmeric. Serve over a bed of whole grain rice or millet. Each of these meals combines at least 3 of the core arthritis-friendly foods, maximizing both flavor and benefit. While this guide offers a solid starting point, it's important to tailor your choices to your personal health needs and preferences. For example, allergies or intolerances, choose alternatives. If you're sensitive to fish, plant-based omega-3 sources like flax or chia are excellent. Concerned about calories? Focus on portion sizes of high-calorie items like nuts, seeds, and oils. Digestive issues? Start slowly with high-fiber foods and drink plenty of water. Let's revisit the stars of the show. Fatty fish, e.g. salmon, sardines, trout. Rich in omega-3s that lower joint inflammation and support heart health. Berries, e.g. blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, full of antioxidants like anthocyanins that combat oxidative stress and reduce inflammatory markers. Leafy greens, e.g. spinach, kale, Swiss chard, provide essential vitamins like C, K, and E, calcium and fiber that support bone density and reduce inflammation. Nuts and seeds, e.g. walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, deliver omega-3s, vitamin E, fiber, and plant-based protein to support immune health and reduce oxidative damage. Whole grains, e.g. oats, quinoa, brown rice, offer fiber and B vitamins to stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and help with weight management. Turmeric contains curcumin, which has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Works best when paired with black pepper to enhance absorption. Ginger acts as a natural pain reliever with powerful anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. Extra virgin olive oil, a source of healthy monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that help reduce inflammation and support heart and joint health. These foods don't just fight symptoms, they support the systems, immune, digestive, musculoskeletal, that arthritis tends to weaken. Why this matters? You may already know arthritis is a chronic condition. It can't be cured in the traditional sense, but it can absolutely be managed, and in many cases, its progression can be slowed or even partially reversed through lifestyle changes, particularly nutrition. Food is one of the most powerful tools you have. It either adds fuel to the fire or helps extinguish it. Choosing the right foods means choosing to feel better, move more freely, and enjoy more of what you love doing, without being ruled by pain or stiffness. You've made it through all 7 parts: learning, reflecting, and hopefully getting inspired. The journey to arthritis relief isn't always easy, but it's possible, and often it starts with just one bite, one meal, one mindful choice. So here's your invitation. Start today. Pick one of the foods we covered, add it to your next meal, and watch what happens. Over time, consistency with small habits leads to major transformation. And remember, you're not alone. Our community is here, cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this guide helpful, please like, comment with your favorite tip or recipe, and share it with someone who needs it. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed, heart-led wellness guidance to your joints, your health, and your strength, one bite at a time.